like this every time. Blah, 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 blah. On these days, I feel like you and me.
Before we start, I just want to say that I feel very sick, and that is why I posted a short. And I was like, I will post something, but I just am not up to a video. And then upon second thought, I was just like, I really cannot go without a video. It just makes me feel awful. So here we are. Hello, Mrs. Michelle here. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm a feminine housewife. I got married at 18 and I love to make videos about it. So today's video, I am making myself some chicken noodle soup because I do not feel good. I ate myself sick with candy, so this is the consequence. I added salt because it's always salty. Now I'm going to add some noodles because chicken noodle soup. Also, I love how it includes everything. It has everything, grains, protein, veggies. It literally has everything you need for a healthy diet. So I'm adding in my noodles, and I don't add in certain things till after because it makes it harder for the water to boil, like the olive oil. That won't be added till after the noodles are in and the water's boiling. All right, stir it all up so they don't stick, okay? Now I am going to add some almond milk, both to thicken it, though it doesn't really do that, and for added protein and calcium, hello, some pepper, because if you are actually sick, this will be amazing on your sinuses. Of course, do not be as heavy-handed as I was. I am so lucky it all settled at the bottom of the bowl because that would have been a nightmare. And some cumin because it has amazing health benefits for your immune system. So always be sure to add some cumin. I really wish I had thickened this with some flour or instant potatoes, but alas, I didn't think about it till after, and as I was not feeling well, I really didn't care. Now some olive oil for some healthy fats, yum yum, and some, of course, the most obvious, we're going to add some frozen veggies and some frozen vegetarian chicken. Yes, I am vegetarian. I'm turning the heat down. But I'm going to also get into what I do as a housewife when I'm sick, because I think that's something important to note, because housewifing is not a part-time job. It really is, you don't have an off day. You don't have a break from work. You're always at work. So for me, I accept that because my husband works. He doesn't have time to, take off his job and, come do my job. So what I do instead is on those days I'm easier on myself, and I definitely treat myself. Oh, when you drop veggies on the eye, by the way, just use the pot to push it away. You don't burn your hands and you don't have to stop your cooking for a few veggies, okay? So that is a word to the wise. Anyways, when I'm a housewife, I just recognize that I do not have an off day, and that's totally fine, so I just work with it. I don't have a toaster, by the way, so I'm making toast with my oven and a pan, which is a terrible idea, by the way, because it's not bad if you do it properly, but I have no patience in some aspects, like when I don't feel good. So I turn it all the way up on high, and you're going to see the consequence of my actions very soon. Anyways, as I was saying, I know that I don't have a day off, so I'm easier on myself and I take care of myself as I would someone else who was sick. I do not take medicine. I maintain a healthy day. I will go outside and get some fresh air. I will relax in bed. I will be easy on my chores. They can wait a day. It's okay. So that is my tip for if you are sick as a housewife, just understanding that you really can't expect your husband to step up into your role when he has his own role, and that's okay because he still goes to work when he's sick sometimes. Sometimes you're not allowed time off for that. So you really just have to understand that, and honestly just take joy in the fact that you can have a cozy work day, because I promise you he probably does not. If he's sick, he probably still has to do everything he always does. So just don't take that for granted, okay? I treat myself and I relax on myself, and I always make myself some sick food like chicken noodle soup because I am such a fan of tradition, and it always helps this ease my stomach a lot. And here is the consequence of my actions. I burnt the toast. Go me. But that is fine. I don't much mind it. I'm really only making it for the texture. I mean, it's nothing fancy. However, I will say do not copy it because carcinogens are bad for you. But I'm just going to say I'm eating this one for my dad, okay? And I am saving myself one piece of uncooked bread. I know, weird, right? But I do like to eat uncooked bread with soups, particularly thicker soups, but I didn't realize this one was going to be so thin, so I saved myself one just in case it happened to surprise me. And there is my failure toast, by the way. Anyways, we are almost through with the cooking, and a taste test is coming up, and I cannot wait to tell you what I thought of this meal. Though it's not anything extravagant, it is homemade, so I get props for that, right? Housewife life, okay? I do love homemade food. Oh, I am so sorry about my hand, by the way. I didn't realize I was covering the camera. I thought I was just supporting it. Oh, do not sit stuff on the counter. I learned the hard way, okay? My copper ones never cause an issue, but funny thing, I never use my red ones, and yeah, that is what I found out about them is the copper ones are good tempered and they don't cause an issue on my counter. They do not burn it, but them red ones, yeah, apparently they burn it. All right, here is for the final test. Drum roll. It was really good, kind of salty. It was so good though, that vegan chicken that I eat. Oh, every time you put it in anything like a soup, the flavor just, oh, it melts into the soup. It's so amazing. And the bread, was acceptable. No distinguished taste, just texture. And that is exactly what I wanted. I do wish my soup was thicker. And here is a show of me cozying up. And bye bye.